Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on the Ridge, we have got our 23 CVO Street Glide cleaned up and ready to go. We're heading up to Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue 2024 in Rogers, Arkansas. We're going to be staying in Eureka Springs. Come On Homestead and Country Road Cure is going to be joining us. Jin's going to be there. Guys, we've done some upgrades on our bike to get ready. Going to do another one today. Let's find out what it is. When I say a beautiful machine, I mean a beautiful machine. Harley Davidson outdid themselves with this 2324 CVO, and this is the Street Glide. The Road Glide is amazing as well. This is dark platinum, and it glistens and glimmers metallic in the sunlight. The Whiskey Neat is orange, silver, black, upgraded paint job. I like the dark platinum myself. The 121 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 with the VVT, variable valve timing, that's new for this model year. We also have this huge TFT touchscreen. Look how big this is, like 13 inches across. That is pretty amazing. Inverted front forks, Brembo branded brakes, all new suspension, all new almost everything on this bike, but a few things could be improved on. So let me show you what I've done to my bike. One of the biggest complaints about the new CVO is the seat. Both on the Street Glide and the Road Glide, the seat is all new design, but it's almost like a street bike's in design. It is not big and soft and plush like the CVOs of old. So with my lady friend on the back, this little seat back here was not very comfortable for her. And Harley Davidson did not come out with new seats for the CVO. It actually needs a completely different seat. None of your old seats from the past work on the new 23 and above CVOs. You can modify them, you can grind them down, you can get them to work, but to buy one straight from Harley Davidson did not happen. Now, a few companies have come out with seats, Corbin, Mustang, Bad Boy cycles, so you can get them now, but you can't use this seat with a operator rider backrest. And I still don't have one of those yet. I'm gonna get with Bad Boy cycles and see if I can get one. But what I did do is put on this King Tour-Pak. My lady friend likes this big plush backrest, and it takes a little bit of the soreness and pain from this bottom seat here. Of course, I went with the King Tour-Pak, which I have all this huge storage inside of it. It was really easy to install. I did a how-to video on how to install this. If you go check it out right there if you want to. So that was the first thing I did, and my lady friend is happy. Harley Davidson completely redesigned the aerodynamics of the new CVO. The shark nose on the Road Glide, the bat wing on the Street Glide. They even said the windscreen reduces buffeting up to 80%. Well, I don't know about that. This is the original windscreen that came on it. You can see it looks great, very, very small. I'm 5'10", and I felt all kinds of buffeting. I don't ride with a full face helmet, so that wind, now there is a little damper right here in the front I can adjust that really did help with the buffeting, but with that windscreen, no. So I bought the Harley Davidson 8-inch smoke windscreen, not quite as good looking, if you know what I mean, but it did an amazing job for me at 5'10". 8-inch worked great. My lady friend got on the back, and she's kind of tall, and she said, I need bigger. So I went with the 10-inch now. So I went a 10-inch Harley Davidson windscreen. It's a little bit high for my eye line, you know, at 5'10". So if you're 5'10" or below, the 8-inch is going to be just right for you. If you're taller than that, the 10-inch will be perfect. And of course, if you have a lady friend, they're going to like that 10-inch. So this is what I went with. It works great. I switch back and forth between the 8 and the 10, depending if I'm going to ride 2 up or not. And of course, with the Tour-Pak, I can pop this on and off. I did the quick detach system. So that is a recommendation as well. So windscreen, definitely need to upgrade. The exhaust on the new CVOs are amazing looking, where you've got the chrome with like the whiskey neat, or I've got the Eclipse. It's like a smoked chrome. It's not black, it's not chrome, it's like smoked chrome. They call it the Eclipse, and it's made by Werks. That's the manufacturer of the exhaust, the covers for the Harley Davidson Street Glide. Well, this 121 CVO VVT engine sounds like a sewing machine. And the exhaust with all the EPA regulations and everything. And I'm not in California, I'm in Tennessee, right? So it sounds so muted. So the first thing I had to do was get a Werks 4.5-inch HP Plus slip-on exhaust. It's the exact manufacturer that made the Khrome Eclipse cover, so it looks exactly like what I pulled off, just sounds so much better. Take a listen. This is the cold start for the Werks 4.5 HP Plus slip-on exhaust in Eclipse for the CVO Street Glide. Okay, let's start it up. You can see that sounds so much better than the stock sewing machine it came with. Woohoo! Of course, these microphones never pick up the sound of an exhaust right, but I'm impressed. With the redesign of the CVO, not only did not come out with backrest and seats, they didn't come out with passenger floorboards or highway pegs for this black and white billeted. Oh my goodness, how could they not come out with passenger floorboards or highway pegs? So what I did, check this out. I bought the Empire collection, which is very, very close to the billeted black and silver that the Street Glide has. It's the closest one I could find. So that one matched very well for the passenger peg. I took the passenger peg, which matched exactly with the floorboards on the Harley CVO Street Glide, and I put them up there on long arms. You know, we got the chopped guards, so I used long arms. I'm only 5'10", and they match perfectly as well. So take the passenger, move it up, highway pegs, you'll be good to go. Now also, I got this Ciro cup holder from Amazon. Ciro is like the best in cup holders. Holds my water bottle and my Yeti perfectly. These are creature comfort. With a 23 and up CVO, Harley Davidson said they have upgraded the suspension. Well, when I got mine, it sure didn't feel like it. I would bottom out. Jen thought it was just the most uncomfortable bike in the world. Well, the reason was it came with the rear suspension set to 0. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, bottoming out. So once I got it set up, oh my goodness, the ride got so much better. If you want to see how I did that, go check out the video right up there on how to set up the suspension on your 23-24 CVO Street Glide and Road Glide. Last but not least, what you've all been waiting for is the biggest bug and pet peeve of them all. And that is the new TFT infotainment system, Apple CarPlay. Oh my goodness, so many bugs with it. I had software update after software update. Finally, they got a lot of those bugs. The hard starting of the engine with the battery draining, the infotainment related to that, I don't know. Software took care of most of those issues. But one of the biggest gripes is the infotainment, the CarPlay dropping out, the audio dropping out, it says it's playing music, not playing music. Mostly software is taking care of that, but goodness gracious, Apple making you use headphones to listen to your CarPlay through your Rockford Fosgate speakers. I'm not kidding. If you want to have CarPlay going with your Spotify and your Waze and all that, you gotta have headphones Bluetooth connected to the bike. That's just ridiculous. Well, Tim Stereo came up with a way to fix that, and I got that today. We're going to install it. I'm going to show you how to install it, and we're going to see if it works. I want to use CarPlay. Nope, won't let me. So let's go to the device manager. I click on my iPhone, which I've already previously paired. Start Apple CarPlay. Connect headset to use Apple CarPlay. Well, I want to listen to my speakers. I don't want to listen to headset. So what I usually do is I've got a Bluetooth headset down inside this little tray here. I love this little tray. I've also got this little 100-watt three-way plug, USB-C, USB-A, and micro USB, Lightning also, I'm sorry. So what I do is I turn that on, and the Bluetooth headset will eventually pair, okay? Very much a pain in the butt, but there is a better way to do it, and I'm gonna show you how to do it today. How we're gonna bypass the headset requirement, not actually have one tucked away and then the battery dies and you lose your CarPlay. I have got this from Tim Stereo, not affiliated with Tim from RidgeLife. I talked to Tim, he sent me one of these little dongle things, and I am excited to try it out. And he has this QR code in here too, if you wanna get one. Check this out. QR code, just click on that and you can get your own. So what this is just a little patch dongle. We're gonna put it under the seat. You're gonna plug it in, zip tie it in place, and it's gonna mimic a Bluetooth headset connected to the bike. I'm gonna plug it in under the seat, leave it there all the time. I power the bike up, automatically can listen to my speakers and use CarPlay at the same time. At least that's in theory. Let's try it out. First thing I want to do is take the nut out behind the passenger seat, get that out. Once I get the nut out, I can slide the passenger seat off, set that down. Now right behind the main rider's seat, there's two more nuts. Take both of those out, and then your seat will just slide up and out of the way. Once you have the seat off, you're going to identify this plug right here, remove the stopper off the end, stick it out of the way. Take your Tim stereo system adapter, plug it in, connector side up till you hear a click and it engages. Now I don't want this little electronic piece flopping around, so I'm going to take a zip tie and I'm going to zip tie the end of it to this wiring harness right here. Get that nice and tight right there so it doesn't fall, flop around. I think that's going to be good right there. And then of course just get a pair of dikes or a zip tie, a knife, cut off that little connector right there. Once you get that off, you should be ready to test it. We've got the seat reinstalled and the system booted up. Now it's time to pair our Tim stereo system Apple CarPlay bypass adapter. Woo, that's a mouthful. So I got to pull the menu up and it says car headset Apple, you need headset to play Apple CarPlay. We're going to fix that. So what I do is go to device manager and I'm going to do, I've got to pair a new device. So add new device. We see it pulls up Tim stereo. Let's see, it's pairing the device. Boom, we have paired and we are successful. All right, so now let's go back out to menu and let's see if I can do Apple CarPlay now. I may have to connect some other stuff. All right, so let me connect my phone. Let's see, device manager, and let's see, Tim stereo, we are connected. Change role, let's see what we need to be. We need to be the rider. Definitely need to be the rider Bluetooth. Okay, now I'll go to my iPhone, start Apple CarPlay. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna start Apple CarPlay? Boom! We have got Apple CarPlay going, and looky there. I've got Spotify. I can listen to music. Cadillac 3, ready to play. Power it back on, and let's see if it automatically reconnects to the headset. But before, I had to open this up, I had to turn on the Bluetooth for the headset. Maybe the batteries were still good on it, who knows. Tim's stereo system is powered off the bike. It's under the seat, Bluetooth connected, never needs batteries. You're always good to go. So I've got a couple errors right there I've got to take care of. iPhone connected, do you want to start Apple CarPlay? Yes! Boom, looky there. It automatically comes up with Apple CarPlay. Well, it's trying to, it's a slow system. It said, do you want to? So that, it's the Bluetooth headset is connected, and there's supposed to be a CarPlay. That's why there's bugs here. Boom, there it is. CVO bugs, there you go. But it automatically connected the headset, automatically allowed me to start CarPlay because my phone was connected. Super, super easy. The last thing I need to do before we head out on our big journey is install my Gremlin Bell. That's right, I got this beautiful red cross with angel wings Gremlin Bell from Patrick over at Cuddly Texan. He's a great viewer of RidgeLife, is always in my live streams. Go check out, say hello to Cuddly Texan. His name's Patrick, and tell him RidgeLife sent you. If you go over there and you see him on my live streams or whatever. But check this out, get a little closer, you can see what this looks like. Isn't this cool? Little stainless steel bell. Has these angel wings and a red cross on it. Got a little bracket right here. I'm gonna mount this to the bottom of the bike. Now, why we do this? Traditionally, these bells have been given to ward off wrecks and bad events happening on a bike. Now, they have to be given to you by a fellow rider. You can't go out and buy your own Gremlin Bell. And I was lucky enough again to get this from Patrick over at Cuddly Texan. Thanks again, Patrick. Shows this spot right here under the bike. Get that tightened up. You can see it's right on the exhaust by that beautiful engine. And I think that's going to be a really good spot for my Gremlin Bell. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video of going over all the upgrades we've done to our 23 CVO Street Glide. Got a lot more information over there on RidgeLife's reviews and how-tos. You want to see more specifics on this bike and the things I've done to it. Hopefully we'll have a great time at Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue out there in Rogers, Arkansas. Make sure we have a safe ride. Got my Gremlin Bell on here. Thank you, Patrick from Cuddly Texan. I do appreciate you so much. So guys, hopefully again you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. It's 100% free. Don't know what you're waiting for. So guys, until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day and go RidgeLife. Oh, wait a second. One more thing in the box besides the QR code to get one of your Tim stereo system adapters yourself. He has a fortune cookie. What's Tim doing with a fortune cookie in my box? Let's open this up and see what my fortune says. My fortune says you're going to cut your finger with your knife whenever you're doing that. Ouch. So my fortune says, put that in there. Fortune says, let's see if I can read this. Okay. You will be poor and very unhappy for the next 5 years until you get used to it. I guess they know I may be retiring and going YouTube full time. It's going to take 5 years. Thank you very much, Tim. Goodness gracious.